the approach that you're going to be taught to cure this now is exactly the approach that people used, thousands of people have used this to cure lethal and incurable diseases all over the world, such as lupus, fibromyalgia, cancer, herpes. I cured 2 kinds of herpes. I had them both. HSV1 and 2, lip and genital. I had them both. You know, I was having herpes outbreaks for 28 years. So, and the thing that you have to cure is
anxiety and depression. Anxiety and depression, really.
And your medication cocktail that they've got you on
is small doses Xanax and trazodone to help me sleep. Our business just overwhelms me.
Yeah, okay. All right. And so what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to cure what you've got to cure, which is not going to be as easy as curing herpes. Because herpes is what we call an easy disease. Flu, 5 minutes. When you walk away from this taping session, you're going to be able to cure the flu. Okay, you won't get the flu, you'll never get the flu again, but you'll still be, clinically depressed, possibly for months. What are the chances when you cure it of your doctor saying, hey, you're cured, we'll get rid of the medication?
That's what I'm hoping for. I don't want to be on medication.
Is your doctor the kind of person who would give you that acknowledgement?
You know what? My new doctor would, I think. Yes.
He would, okay. All right, well then we can play around with that. Okay, so what are the symptoms? I mean, you already told us a little about it, like it's just, you're overwhelmed by your business. Do you understand that that's a symptom? That isn't normal?
Yeah.
It's not normal to be overwhelmed by your business. You don't have to be. Right. That doesn't have to be there. It's like herpes pustules don't have to be there. Yeah, can you reorient yourself to see that?
Yeah.
What would you be like if you weren't like that? If you didn't have this?
Oh, God.
You already became like that in a little bit, just there.
Yeah, just a wonderful thing. People could understand panic attacks.
You have panic attacks?
I have panic attacks, and I also suffer from, I'll get the herpes that comes on
Well, we'll cure that.
It comes on all at once, but obviously I have to take medication.
It can be a graduation disease.
It's both things at once, and that's how I feel. The stress is just.
Do you take medication for the herpes?
When it comes on, when I'm overstressed, I take Valtrex, yes.
But you don't have to take it all the time, just when you get the outbreak.
Yeah.
That's the only time you take it.
When I feel it coming on.
Okay, so instead of doing that, you could opt to just cure it and not get the outbreak, yes?
I would love that, yeah.
Okay, well then you can test. This can be your way of testing that you can cure stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can cure the depression. You'll know that you can cure things because you cure the herpes, you see? Isn't that good?
Yes.
So herpes can be a blessing.
Yes, a great thing.
I've actually walked through this park and thanked God for giving me herpes because I'd be dead. I would have gotten cancer in my 40s. I started having prostate problems.
Really?
I took a lot of acid in the 60s.
Oh.
And those people got, like Jerry Garcia, they got prostate. Tim Leary died of prostate. And I started getting it. Then I learned how to cure things, and I never had any more problems with my prostate.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
You're going to look for a signal coming through one of your hands. So you should let go of your hands and relax them. And just, ask this question, can I cure things?
Can I cure things?
And look for a signal like a movement or a pulsing coming through one of your fingers. And see if you get anything like that.
I'm getting something in my left hand.
And what is that?
Left finger. It's pulsing.
Very good, very good. Just do that again. It doesn't have to be like it was. Ask the question again, see if it comes again.
Okay. Can I cure things? Yeah, it's a slight pulsing in this finger.
Okay. Now ask, can I kill a virus?
Can I kill a virus?
And see if you get anything on that. Tell me if you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's that? What does that feel like?
It's a pulsing also,
Okay.
but it's now like on down here.
Oh, I see. Oh, I saw that it's behind the camera. I didn't catch it at first. Okay. Nice. Did you feel any different just then when that happened?
Yeah.
Like, what was that difference?
Connecting to my body, kind of a relaxing feeling.
Which is what everybody says they get that.
Yeah.
That's the same exact thing, except as you go on with this, it's going to have all kinds of different variations of the feeling. Now, before we go on with Mal, I want to show you some other people getting this signal. More people, because I want you to get a good perspective on this. This is the signal that means you need to be really able to recognize when this happens for you, because this means you're going in the right direction.
How did you feel after you started doing it?
Felt that it's one of the form of meditation when you become present to yourself, and even you're on the street with a lot of traffic around you and you don't care about the traffic, you're present to sensations in your body, and it's getting more and more productive as you do it.
Cool.
What's a little dog doing? Get anything?
Well, I did make a little right hand twitch here.
Okay. So you feel any different? You do feel different, because I can tell, because you're laughing. I can tell that little laugh there.
Oh, it's pretty common, huh?
Yeah, it's very, everybody, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell me what result you got.
That's putting me on the side. I feel lighter, more. I don't feel like things are all around me. I feel lighter and more, not floating or anything like that, just lighter. More at peace, definitely more at peace, more at ease within this skin than I have in a while.
Good.
More relaxed.
Good.
I can't think of another word but peace. Peace is the word that's peppermint tea.
Are you in a calm, clear place?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I really truly.
Okay, very good.
A relaxing feeling.
Which is what everybody says they get that.
Yeah.
That's the same exact thing, except as you go on with this, it's going to have all kinds of different variations of the feeling. Now, this feeling, this good feeling we're experiencing, that's a signal. You are now going to be trained, should you choose to accept your training. Your mission impossible, should you choose to accept it, will be to follow a thread of signals to and beyond a negative medical test. So you're going to get a negative medical test, and then you're going to go past that. Because the bad news is, when you get your negative medical test, and your doctor says, okay, we're not picking up herpes in your blood or whatever they test for, you're probably still going to be hosting the disease. Now, how are you feeling now? I mean, what's that like?
I think the same word, just relax, just very comfortable, very comfortable.
All right, which is good, because you were having major butterflies when you started.
I was very nervous.
Which goes to show you that you can actually do this when you're nervous or in some kind of a bad state.
Right.
You know, and that's when you're going to need to do it. Because, see, you're going to need to cure it in the middle of getting an anxiety, a panic attack.
Right.
When you start getting a panic attack, that's the time to hit it hard.
Okay.
You know? And you can just wait for them to come, and when they do, just let them have both barrels. You know, it's like... Now, I want to ask you, how has your depression, has it had an effect on your relationship with Kevin, do you think? It's hard to tell, huh?
Well, because he suffers some as well,
It hurts him.
Yeah, it does, but
It hurts him to see that.
It hurts him to see that. He picks up my slack because someday I'm just so overwhelmed I can't go to work.
Right. So he goes and compensates for it.
And compensates.
So that, of course, wears him down.
Sure.
And he has sleep apnea.
He has sleep apnea.
So he's got to cure that.
Exactly.
So you need to do a group.
Yeah,
So you need to get a group together and then see Kevin, because let me tell you something, a little secret about this, okay? Now that people here, if the people watching this, they should be trying to get, signals like they
Right.
saw you getting
Right.
with what they've already seen while they're listening to me. I'm just saying that for their benefit. For your benefit, I will tell you that if you give me any 100 people in the world and you put them in a room, I will have them curing things in 20 minutes, just like you are. We're now 11 minutes and 32 seconds from the very beginning of this, and you have started curing things. What you've done, well, you could ask a question, and I don't know if you'll get a message on this, but ask, have I cured anything?
Have I cured
Since
anything?
I started just
Since
now.
I started this.
And see if you get a signal on it. And if you don't get a signal, that's no.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fine,
Okay.
You may have a definition of cure that is, are you disappointed?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you may have a very stringent definition of cure, which is okay, and that may change, which is okay, and so on. Let's go on and tell me, test this question. Has Kevin been harmed by my panic attacks?
Has Kevin been harmed by my panic attacks?
And look for a signal just in either hand.
Yeah,
You get a yes on that.
I'm getting a yes.
Okay. Can you see any way that he might have been harmed?
I think
Just anything that pops into your head.
What pops in my head is he hates seeing me so upset and stressed out, and it really hurts him because we have
Test
such a
if that
love.
harmed him. Test if that harmed him. See, don't do your head. Like, see if you get a signal in one of your fingers. No signal's coming. No,
Yeah, I am.
you're getting a signal. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
All right, so that's a real concern. Okay, so this is an example of what a person watching this could be doing for themselves to learn, just to get themselves used to getting signals.
Right.
See, and this is what you're doing now. You're getting yourself used to getting signals by asking questions. Now, how do you feel now after testing those questions? A smile comes over your face. What's that about?
It's just this is so relaxing.
You've released a burden.
I've released something.
You would think it would make you feel worse,
Right.
but it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No, but if you sat around and thought about how you were harming Kevin, you would definitely feel worse.
Right,
No,
right.
there's no question about it. So this is different. See, people who try to evaluate what we're doing here with ordinary ideas that they have,
Right.
they're going to miss the whole thing.
Yeah.
They can't do that, see?
Yeah.
You're helping yourself
Right.
no matter what you do. Like, I've had people who were afraid to test whether they have cancer. They were just afraid to get a signal on it.
Right.
They didn't realize they'd feel better and it'd probably cure some of the cancer if they got a signal on it. I should pay attention to the viewfinder because I was just videoing the tree behind you. Okay. So this is the same old story we see over and over. We see people, you, all around us. You see yourself all around you.
Absolutely.
Somebody who's successful. You have a beautiful home. You have a great dog who I just videoed. You have wonderful family.
Yeah.
And here you are in the middle of this horror. And now you're learning how to come out of it.
Right.
That's what this is. That's what
Right.
we're doing here. You're
Right.
learning to walk out of hell. As Gandhi once said, So we're having fun too, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, good. I want you to ask this question. Other than the things that we've talked about, the herpes, the depression, the anxiety, Tess, do I have other things I need to cure?
Do I have other things I need to cure? Yes.
Okay. What pops into your mind?
Post-traumatic stress.
Okay, test that. Do I have post-traumatic stress?
Do I
That'd be
have...
from 9/11, right?
Yes.
All right.
Do I have post-traumatic stress? Yeah, it says yes.
Okay. Now, you were a flight attendant on the flight that hit the World Trade Center. It just wasn't your day.
Yeah, actually, it was the flight that went into the Pentagon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there was a group of us that used to do that trip.
And you knew the people.
Yeah. I happened to be homesick that day, and I knew
Oh,
one
my
of the
God.
people well because I just flew with him for a month.
Boy, am I lucky you were homesick that day.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, no movie.
Yeah, there you go. But, just like so many people, so much pain.
Mm-hmm.
So much pain.
Yeah, for that matter, I'm lucky Megan wasn't training those guys in their offices, which she sometimes does.
Mm-hmm.
Because no movies. Because Megan made those doctors in the movie, Megan shot those doctors after 9/11.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. She lost 3 clients there in 9/11. Okay. Now, I want you to add, here's some important questions, that I want you to see if you get signals on.
Okay.
Do I have some things that I need to cure in order to cure my depression? The things that we've talked about. Are there other things that feed into them that I need to cure?
Do I need to cure other things to feed the cure for my anxiety and depression?
Such as cofactors, let's say, predispositions.
Yeah.
You got a yes on. You tested. You got a finger movement or whatever.
I did.
Yeah. Do me a favor here. Hold up your finger in the higher like this, and I want you to. You don't actually have to be getting a signal, but just show them for the camera what your signal looks like.
It's in this thumb right here for
I
me,
see.
and it's just like a pulsating
That's-
movement.
Okay, that's what I saw. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now back to this is marvelous.
Yeah, I think you just hit on something that
What?
I wasn't aware of before.
Tell us.
I grew up, my mom's a alcoholic,
Okay.
and I think there's a lot of pain I've stuffed with that
Uh-huh.
my whole life. And that's something that I think I've never addressed. I've just stuffed, and I think it could have brought on other things as well, like the anxiety, like a lot of issues.
An oddball question to test is, do I have trauma from other lives that affect me now?
Do I have trauma from other lives that affect me now? Not getting anything that.
Okay, how about trauma from my past life, my mother's alcoholism? Test that.
Do I have trauma from my mom's alcoholism?
Or my childhood, the past and, my past. See if you get anything on that.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about what we call current trauma, are things that happened usually within the last 45 days. Ask if I have any current trauma.
Do I have any current trauma that's happened in the last 45 days?